I've set the recording, and it's good to see you all. My name is Rick Redford. Let me start the slideshow because that's what you're all here to see. Just kidding. Slideshow from the beginning. All right. Brian Condi, can you see the NewAge live insignia? Give me a thumbs up. All right, I'm assuming. Yeah, good. Can you see my ugly face here? You got it? Awesome. Thumbs up. All right. Thank you. My name is Rick Redford, Area Director for North America, and it's my pleasure to be with you on the call tonight. Excited about this call. There is so much going on. My gosh, it's just such a fun time to be a part of the company. First of all, there is going to be a new enhanced promotion relative to 4x4. So if you are building the 4x4, either you've done it once or you're doing it again or you're doing it for the first time, keep doing it. In the next couple of days, we'll be announcing it. A couple of our top leaders presented an idea to me that I absolutely fell in love with, and it's being costed out tonight. So I should have a final word tomorrow, and we'll be able to launch it. And stay tuned for more. Again, if you are building the 4x4, either for the first time, keep doing it. It's going to be well worth your time. So go for it. Also, if you are building the 4x4 between May 1st and the end of June, if you hit 4x4, you get a free ticket to the eConnect or the Connect Live event coming up in October. But the enhanced part of the promotion is more than just this. It's this plus, if I was a used car salesman, no offense to used car salesmen on the call, that's not all. Sorry, I'm in a good mood tonight. All right. As you know, as of last Monday, Nutrify Kids is available. This is a fantastic product. If you have not heard Dr. Ginger's training from last week, please go on and listen to it again. You will want this product, even if it's just for yourself, but definitely for kids. I ordered a bottle for each of my daughters and to feed to my grandkids. I'm excited about them starting to take this product. Also, next week on Monday night, you're going to hear about the new Lucim toning water. And so stay tuned next Monday night during this call. You're going to hear about the toning water. It's going to be great. Excited about it. Also, during the month of May, Venali is on loyalty shopping. What? Venali never goes on loyalty shopping, but it is this month. So if you're like me, I like if I feel a cold coming on, or if I feel like I've got sore muscles, I hit Venali, mega dose Venali. It is a fantastic product, very, very high in antioxidants. You do not want to go without this. And on more loyalty shopping, I would buy multiples of this product. Just saying, that's just me. Also, beginning next Wednesday, a week from this Wednesday on the 19th, this is a heads up. There's going to be a product training Zoom every Wednesday. It's during the day. I realize that many people work, but we needed to get it in and record it. So the idea is, if you can attend it live, come and join us. If you can't, it will be broadcast every week. We'll be putting it up on the Facebook page, so you'll have access to it, and it will be part of your library moving forward. So we're going to cover products every week. We're going to cover our top selling first, some of our new products that are being cross merchandise back and forth from the different brands. This is going to be a great series of trainings, again, starting a week from Wednesday, May 19th. Put it in your calendar. I don't have a time yet, but we will soon. And Deanna Latson is going to be our special guest speaker for that first one. I know that call will be loaded up for sure because of Deanna, always is. And early bird registration for October. We're getting close to, I would say, between 800 to 1,000 people now committed to being here in October. That is a great start. Keep in mind, so many people want to travel. There's this individual product pack for one, and there's a product pack of 10, 9 at early bird price, get a free one. So basically it's much less. There's a lot of leaders doing this. I know there's a guy on the call tonight that said, I need 40. I need 4 packs, 1 pack for me, three 10 packs for my top 3 leaders. I'm committing for them. So if you're a leader and you want to get your team there, there's no better way than getting a 10 pack and saying, I've committed to having at least 10 people there. It's a great thing. So before we get to recognition and before we call on my friend and yours, there's something that I wanted to cover tonight. and this is more of a just an explanation. So many of you don't know this. During the 1980s, I was a stockbroker and a trader. I have kind of an extensive background in the stock market, and a number of people have called about this letter. Okay, so I'm just holding it up. If you've received this letter, it means you're a shareholder, and it's from Alliance Advisors, and they've been engaged by the company to send out this letter that basically says, and it's a little bit, so it says urgent, and so people are reading it going, oh, I knew it was a fraud, or my gosh, what's going on? Why is it urgent? And I'll tell you why. Because every year there's an annual meeting. And every year there's going to be things that our shareholders have a right and an opportunity to vote for. Now that you're a shareholder in the company, whether you have 1 share or 1 million shares, you have a right to vote. It's a beautiful thing. If you've never invested in stock before, this is new to you. And maybe you got this and went, holy cow, what does this mean? So I got the same letter, and you would think that I'm probably a pretty sophisticated investor because I've done this before. And instead of freaking out, I just said, oh, I'll make a phone call. So I called the company, not the company, but this company. And they said, you're a shareholder and would like to know if you would like to vote. And I said, you know what? I'm so happy you called because I didn't receive the packet in the mail. Normally, a lot of times you'll get something from the transfer agent and you'll have a chance to fill it out and send it in, just like voting, like for elections and stuff. And I said, yes, I absolutely would. And so I voted, and they took my vote and said, thank you very much. And I said, you're welcome. And you can see I tore it in half because I was throwing it away. And then I got a call today from a couple of people that said, what should I do? I'm confused about this letter. And I said, you know what? I'm going to tape it back up and I'm going to show it on the call tonight. And I'm going to explain, you know what? This is a great opportunity. Do we want you to vote yes? I will make no bones about it. Of course we do, because you're voting for the RX merger. You're voting for Dr. Fred Cooper can be put on the board. You're voting for a couple of other things. I won't get into all the details, but of course I voted for, and that's my vote. And I have the privilege of voting just like you do. And you can vote yes or no. But if you want guidance from me, then I would say it's probably a good idea to vote yes, but isn't that a beautiful thing that you're a shareholder? You're an owner, a co-owner in this company, and you have a right to vote. That's what this is really about. It's a beautiful thing. So if you got this letter and you were wondering, or you're a little nervous, or you thought, oh my gosh, this is a fraud and they're going to want my bank information. They don't ask for anything other than just your name. And then they say, the address we have on record is this. Would you like to vote? So you don't have to give any other pertinent information, just your vote. So hopefully that explains that. You guys are okay. If anybody has any questions and you want to send me an email, my email is rick_redford@newage.com. That's first name _ last name @newage.com. We're all the same format. rick_redford@newage.com. Just confusing you. I saw Brian going, what? I wrote anyway. So I'm only saying that because if you have any questions about stock, I mean, one of the things people are asking right now, we had numbers released that were really fantastic numbers and the stock didn't go up today. I was a little surprised, but you know what? The reason why the stock is fluctuating right now is day trading. If you look at the number of shares that are traded, there are over 3 million shares traded a day. Many people are just day traders. It's the, if you've ever seen some of those day trading sites, that's what they do. And there's a lot of people that do that. It doesn't mean the health of the company has no bearing whatsoever about the health of the company. In fact, if you want to go online and look at our news release that was released today, our numbers look very, very, very good. So anyway, just a little heads up. If you have any questions, you're welcome to email me or call me. I'm happy to explain. So my friend and yours, Mr. Dan Colley, are you there, Dan?
I'm here, Rick. Can you hear me?
I am. There you are, your old handsome self. So I gave that little piece about the letter because you were so annoyed at that letter today. And I wanted to let everybody know that they could feel that because you did.
Hey, I just want everybody to know that when I voted for Rick, and I voted for Rick every single time. So not just because it's my boss. It was a write-in vote.
You're the man. All right. So new team lead, and you earn this with lifetime earnings of $100 US. Let's hear for ACG from Michigan.
We got Sandra K. Bradshaw, Texas.
Clifford L. Walton from Tennessee.
Gina Todd, Michigan.
Donna Logan from North Carolina.
Nourish and Revive, I like that name, LLC, Washington.
Chuck McDonald from South Carolina.
Adrian Watson Carver from Maryland.
Jenna Liker from Kansas.
Brenda Smith, Colorado.
Ihua Renaud from California.
Tim Meyer, Wisconsin.
Christine Salter from Missouri.
Jerry Lodovico from Pennsylvania.
Maria Julia Marquin Mendez from New York.
Well done. Maria Corazon Badion from California.
Yay. Cheryl Nadeau from Massachusetts.
Jason Robinson, Texas.
Marcy Kissel from Colorado.
Teresa Moody, Colorado.
Don Sexton from Alabama.
Lisa M. Blankenship, Illinois.
Terry Thorpe from Florida.
Jennifer Wilkerson, Michigan.
Michelle Carter from Alabama.
Tana Thurman from Oregon.
And Letitia Amato Taylor from Virginia.
And from up in Canada, we have Kimberly Devine from Alberta.
And Lynn Auger from Quebec. Congratulations, new team lead.
Outstanding.
Well done. And new senior team lead, and they earned this with lifetime earnings of 200 USD. Chris Denning from Kansas.
Margaret R. Gabat from California.
Kathy Murgy from Tennessee.
Luz Idalia Carrion from California.
Jolinia Fowler from California.
Megan Ainsworth, Alabama.
Melody Collier from Tennessee.
Thrive Essential LLC, Arizona.
Ryan Tenbrink from Texas.
Nordria McBroom, Kentucky.
Jody Brooker from Michigan.
Sally Ann Clark, Nebraska.
Shihuan Zhou from California.
Joey Hine.
Hold on. Go ahead.
That's okay. Joey Hine from Wyoming.
Tanner Miller from New Jersey.
Anita Hildreth, Wyoming.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Lisa Anderson from Iowa.
Marilyn Araujo from Wyoming.
Christy Grimes from Colorado.
Sean Meyer, West Virginia.
And from Canada, Charlene Roween from Alberta.
Xiaohua Duan from British Columbia.
Gregory Penman from Alberta.
Natalie Gagne from Quebec.
Natalie Leveille from Quebec.
And Andrea Daddario from Northwest Territories. I remember that one.
Awesome.
There you go.
Congratulations. Yeah, I kind of made a big deal about Northwest Territories last week, right? New supervisors going to learn this with lifetime earnings of 400 USD. Let's hear it for Shelley Warling from Minnesota.
Lillian Warden, Illinois.
Beleda Hamada from Tennessee.
Jessica Narada from Texas.
Michelle Kanya from Pennsylvania.
Quench Juice LLC from Tennessee.
Jing Wu from Oregon.
Vilma Howley, Arkansas.
Wanda Purdue, Florida.
Sandra Nicole Tyler, North Carolina.
Brenda Council from California.
Jade Danley, Alabama.
And Zhang Yang Huan from British Columbia.
Sandy Unra from Alberta.
Tammy Anderson from Alberta.
Julie Pastor, Alberta.
Kyoko Yamada from British Columbia.
Oh boy, Steve Ukuwuku Udemezwe from Quebec. Steve, I'm just going to say Steve from Quebec.
Steve Uu.
There
Way to
you
go,
go.
Steve.
Great job, Steve.
Good job, all of our new supervisors. Doing the best we can with the limited resources we've been given. So
Hey.
New senior supervisors who earned this with lifetime earnings of 600 USD. Morris Hoffman III from Arkansas.
Jorge Gutierrez from California.
Susan Stoddard from Michigan.
Deline Ruby from Wyoming.
Teddy Letsu from North Carolina.
Lucy Curran from California.
Toby Johnson, North Carolina.
Jennifer Stasel, Tennessee.
Whitina Blackman, North Carolina.
Marianne Stauber from Colorado.
Sarah Lander, Texas.
Etsia Yogan from Pennsylvania.
And from Canada, Rosemary Flamen from Alberta.
Andre Malouin from Quebec.
And Andrien Duplain from Quebec.
Hey,
New supervisors. Way to go.
Good job.
Awesome. New managers who earn this with lifetime earnings of 800 USD. Annette de la Pena from California.
Maureen Kavanaugh from Iowa.
Lynn Kronk from Tennessee.
Jeffrey Milam, Tennessee also.
Steve Faulkner from Texas.
Delilah Chavez Flores from Texas.
And CJ McCarthy from Colorado.
And from Canada, we have Pamela Maltese from Quebec.
New
job,
managers, congratulations. And new senior managers, lifetime earnings of 900 USD. Robert and Mary Beth Marinero from Texas. Rob and Mary Beth, congratulations.
Great job. And from Canada, we have Marianne Duplain from Quebec. Great job, Marianne and Robert and Mary Beth.
Well done, new senior managers. Just rising up in the charts.
Yeah.
New directors, and they earn this with lifetime earnings of 1,000 USD. I always call this leaders in action. I think directors kind of the first getting an organization just start to be built out. Let's hear it for, go ahead.
Oh, from Tennessee, we have Bramst O'Neill Castro Sanchez.
Way to go, Bramst. Well done. And Pius Udamizu from Ontario. Way to go, Pius.
Great job. Great job. New directors.
That's awesome. Well done. New vice presidents. And you earn this with 3,000 in Payline volume. Joseph Key from North Carolina.
And we have Sheila Hoffman from Arkansas.
And Blaise Ouattara from Quebec.
And Amélie Bellew from Quebec.
Congratulations, new vice presidents. Emily just keeps rising up through the charts. Way to go, Emily. Well done, all of you, our new vice presidents. New officer, and you earn this with 6,667 in Payline volume. I know it's a random number. Richard Hawkins, the second from Arkansas. Way to go, Richard.
Yes, Richard Hawkins. And then we also have Sherry Sorensen from California.
Well done, Sherry. Yes. One of the great things, Richard was on a call last week. I think when we get him on the call, it's like the next week they title advance, right?
You rank up, and whenever we ask you to be on NewAge Live, good things happen.
I know, right? Way to go for both of you. Well done, new officers. All right, well, Dan, thank you, my man, for being with me tonight.
Love it. Appreciate it. Looking forward to the rest of the call. Thanks, Rick.
You got it. Amen. So we have a couple of great transformation stories. And the first one, I've been excited to have you hear from this next person. I had a chance to meet Heather probably a year or two ago. And she just has, over the last few months, just taken the world by storm and just decided to really hit this business. And I'm excited. I talked to her on the phone and she's like, had this great energy. And I said, will you be on our call next week? And then she said, yes. And I think then she thought, oh my gosh, what did I just say? So anyway, please welcome from Canada, a manager and a business transformation. Please welcome Heather Hallis. Heather.
Hey, Rick. Yeah, you got that right. What did I get myself into? But it's good to be here. It's good to see everyone on the call and reminisce about all the fun conference days when I got to meet people. That was fun.
You know, back in the day when you could actually travel outside your home.
Yes, that was actually amazing. Just thinking about that now. Many of you have heard this story. Do you want me to just get into my story about how?
Yeah, just tell us the story.
I mean, you all know I know Joanne Ward. We've been friends forever, and we were in dancing together when we were young kids. So a lot of you know that she woke me up one day with a, hey, you need to get this sincerity stuff. And I pretty much asleep went ahead and got my credit card and ordered it. So she's a very good friend of mine. I trust her. And I was half asleep, so there was no issue really. I got in there right away, and that was like 10 or 11 years ago already that I've been using sincerity. But what you may not know is the backstory. And it does start again, back to the dancing. I was dancing, so was Joanne. A lot of my friends were in it. And it was kind of competitive with the dieting. We were always being told we need to be thinner, thinner, thinner. And it was pretty scary what we would do and what I ended up doing to get to the lengths of, fitting into whatever tutu or whatever. So I was actually an extreme dieter in my early teen years. And that is not a good time to be dieting. But I mean, we didn't know then what we know now. And I was extreme. I really, I lost a lot of weight in a short period of time. And I'm pretty sure because of that, not only did I lose a lot of weight, I ended up ruining my skin. Not that I cared much at that point because it was all about the numbers, but I was definitely doing something to my hormones. I was throwing them out of whack. And that was as a young teenager. Then, of course, the doctors then would just put you on antibiotics. So I was on penicillin, tetracycline, erythromycin, everything with an N. I was in, and I was taking it all. And boy, was it probably ever, now that I realize it, wrecking havoc on my insides. But, you just keep going, and they keep giving me something stronger because I had really bad acne. I was at least stage 3, maybe stage 4. When I was a teenager, I felt like a pizza all the time. The only time I felt good was when I'd stick a mask on my face that was a certain color and it would cover it all up and you could just see a face and not worry about all the stuff on it. So it was pretty horrendous. It was pretty humbling. It was a bad time for me with my face. Yeah. And so that and my dieting, I guess. So the whole thing. But I got over the dieting. I started eating again like a human being, and I was still dealing with the skin problems of having everything thrown out of whack. And even in my late 20s, I was told, because I was still getting acne, I went on Accutane. And they said, you better not get pregnant. And I said, don't worry, I'm not even dating anyone. So I was on it, and I went on my Accutane, and that's a very strong thing to have happen to your face, to your skin, and to your body. But I didn't really think about those effects. And then a few years later, probably a decade later, actually, if I'm being honest, Joanne told me about Skincerity and and then what I could do for my scars. So she really did solve that for me, even though I was still getting acne. I was still looking for acne products 11 years ago. Okay. And well, yeah, it was insane. She helped me with the scarring. And thank you so much, Joanne. Thank you so much for getting me into Skincerity. And, it's good to have better skin. I can go without makeup now, although I still choose not to. I used to have to put it on really thick, and now I don't have to. So it's lovely. I was told by estheticians I would always have to wear a ton of makeup to cover my scars. And I don't. I absolutely don't. So it's really great. So Skincerity, yay. Okay. But the thing about it all is, looking better is lovely, but it's the whole thing about how you feel. And all of those drugs, those prescription drugs that I was on when I was younger for my skin must have done a real number on me because of the effects that I'd had on my body, my pain. I was at a normal weight, but my pain level was insane. I was in university taking aerobics classes. I was leading them sometimes, but I always needed major massages after. And people thought, oh, she's such a princess or whatever. But it wasn't that. I was in pain. And I thought, how do other people go through their lives without needing massages? I did not understand it. I seriously couldn't understand how people did it because I didn't realize how odd it was that I was in pain at that age. And I was actually diagnosed with fibromyalgia in my late 20s, right around the same time I got my Accutane. And that was, that was interesting. So then I started from then on trying to figure out how I can cure it, because there was no way I wanted to sit in a group of people complaining for the rest of my life about something that I really did not want to even acknowledge nor succumb to, or, well, I just didn't want to. I wanted to get over it. I wanted to figure out what was wrong. And I was sort of on a health search. So as I was, using the Skincerity and getting better on the outside, I still hadn't really hit it on the inside yet. I still hadn't figured it out. And when we joined with RX, when Skincerity joined with RX in 2018 in March, I was elated with hope and was kind of immobilized with excitement. I was like, what if this is it? Because I found out about the gold standard of health products and thought, what if this will help me? Because I've been in so much pain. And at that point, I'm already a mother and my kid watches me do nothing all day, like too tired to have fun. I would take her to the park, but I just sit there. I really wasn't the mom I wanted to be. And I wasn't the teacher I wanted to be either. I mean, I'd make it to school. I tried to be positive, but I couldn't even go to the second floor. I'd always have to make it so my classroom was on the first floor in case I was having a bad day. And actually, right before COVID hit, February, I was thinking of going on disability because I didn't, but I was thinking about it because I just felt so tired and achy and ugh. And so what's interesting is when COVID happened, I was I was staying at home and I was actually focused on taking my vitamins. And Joanne was with me for a couple of those months. And you may know that she was quarantined with me for a couple of months. And, she's there making sure I take my vitamins twice a day. And I also got to take some MOA because I didn't normally take that, but that helped me a lot too. And I feel that all of those vitamins really made a difference in my energy level to the point where I'm not going on disability, but I'm also feeling so much better. And she would check on me every day that she was here in quarantine. Are you feeling better? Are you really what's your pain? Are you sure you're better? And I was just getting so much better. My daughter was kind of flabbergasted. And the other main difference I think that really did it and makes the most sense to me is the Restorix, because the Restorix was something I sort of avoided taking. I don't know. It wasn't something you could shake into your hand easily. I was shaking all these pills into my hand and I'm so busy that it was like a big deal to have to put a powder in water for me. I don't know why, but I would do it at night. And it was, I guess, it's scrubbing out all of the bad stuff, all the toxins from all of those medications from my lifetime of taking medications for my skin. And I think that that's what really got rid of the pain for me. And I can't say I'm cured. You're not allowed. I say that I'm in remission for my fibromyalgia. And I know I did a big number on my body with all that crazy starvation and all of those medications, but I really am so happy that the nutrition has turned things around for me. And I can talk about it now with people that have been kind of doomed with this fibromyalgia diagnosis because doctors don't really know what to say. But I'm not a doctor, but I can say this is much better now. I feel much better. And the Restorix, I believe, is the thing that really kicked it over the top for me. And it enabled me to absorb all the nutrients from the whole Nutrify line. So I just want to thank you all for being in this and doing the best thing for your health and being able to share that with other people, because there are other people out there with fibromyalgia. There are a lot of other people out there that have had issues with medications all their lives for things they didn't realize they were damaging themselves so badly. I was being told I had liver damage. I don't drink. How would I get liver damage? It's all from the medications. And we know, and we have something really special. So that's my story.
That is so awesome. Heather, thank you so much for sharing that. What a great way to start the call out. That's awesome. I knew your energy would be awesome. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So next up, we have another testimonial, and this is a weight loss testimonial. This is Steve Faulkner. He's a manager. Let me show you his before and afters. So you can all take a picture of this. So you can see it before I call on Steve. So please welcome to the call, Mr. Steve Faulkner. Steve, are you there?
I'm here.
How are you? Tell us a little bit about your story. That's an amazing before and after. Way to go. And I see you've got your 4x4 t-shirt on.
Yes. Very proud of that. Yes. I love contests. I'm looking forward to this next contest. Can't wait to hear what it is.
Absolutely. Yeah. So tell us your story. Tell us your success.
All right. I'm a pastor. And so I make notes. I preach from notes. And so I have notes I'm going to look at from time to time here. I'm 73 years old. I retired 6 years ago, and then church called me out of retirement to pastor part-time. And then back in September, a church called me to pastor full-time. And you're looking at my picture there. Churches kill pastors. They kill them with kindness and they kill them with banana pudding. And I got 293 pounds a few months ago and reached that point of commitment of deciding this is crazy. So February 27th, I got the products in and I've lost 18 pounds. I have tons of energy. I've lost 5 belt sizes. I sleep well. But the biggest thing is the rheumatoid arthritis pain. That's gone from about an 8 down to about a 2. I would, for years, I have been preaching from a sitting position. I can't stand for the singing and the greeting and then stand for the sermon and stand as people leave. So that's, a matter of pride. It really hurts. And 2 weeks after beginning to use Slenderix and Accelerate, I was able to see results. And my pain level's gone from an 8 down to about a 2. Hey, watch this. I can make a fist.
Wow.
I haven't been able to do that in years. You would ask yourself, why does a pastor need to make a fist? And you have a valid point, but it's just kind of fun to be able to, feel in my feet and in my fingers, my joints relief. There's so many people like me with rheumatoid arthritis and weight problems. I'll always have rheumatoid arthritis, but now there's something that helps. And I've found things in the past, that would work for a few days, but this has been about 73 days now. And I'm very excited. I want everybody to know this is not a diet. This is a lifestyle change. I no longer want banana pudding. I no longer want chips and peanut butter crackers. And the first 30 days, I will tell you, I was very strict. Nothing past these lips that was not on that eating plan. And then the second month, I said, okay, let's see what happens. And I did have Mexican food 4 or 5 times. I had hamburgers 2 or 3 times and French fries. And I thought, I've done it. I've gained 18 pounds back. As of this morning, no. You know what? Tomorrow, I'm going to be a couple pounds lighter too. I just know it. I feel it. And it's great that this program is doing a work cellularly. And I love that. I just got 4 bottles of Tahitian noni in Saturday, and I'm excited. I've been drinking a couple ounces of that every few hours. I hear that it does wonders for rheumatoid arthritis. The one thing I did when I got in January, or I bought some products from Berna Brunner. It was Slenderize, and they did not work. But they don't work sitting on the counter. You have to put them in your mouth, and that's why it didn't work. And I told her, well, it didn't work for me. Then I went to a meeting, and in that meeting, I was convinced from everyone's testimonials. Listen, testimonials are what sells. And I got convicted. So not only did I use the Slenderize and Accelerate, I use all the products now. I'm totally all in. Walmart and H-E-B are not getting my money. I'm buying from myself, my products from my own company. One last thing. I was looking, Rick, for 6 years, I was looking not just for products that would help me with weight and RA, but I was looking for something to do. I've always been an entrepreneur since age 30. I've been involved in tons of network marketing companies and loved it. I love the atmosphere. I love the world of the positive thinking of folks that you meet. And you need to be aware, all of y'all, that people are looking and they're watching you. So be consistent. And I was watching the leaders from other companies. And now I'm under some of those leaders that I was watching. Stay with it. Don't give up. Don't quit. I've got one book to recommend to you. It's called 3 Feet from Gold. I read that a few years back, and I still remember that most people quit when they're just about to succeed. That book is by Greg Reed and Sharon Lechter, Lechter, 3 Feet from Gold. Pick it up sometime off Amazon. My story.
Steve, thank you so much. There's so many analogies that I'm sure you could use in a ministry as well. I mean, and I'll tell you, the fist, so you can pound the pulpit. That's what that's for.
I'm not a pulpit pounder.
But also, it's just like the scriptures. If you don't pick them up, then they're not doing you any good, right?
That's very good. That's right.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you so much for sharing that tonight. Loved your message. Thank you.
Thanks.
Cool. Well, rounding off our all-star lineup tonight is somebody that I have grown to really love and appreciate. She comes from the ZENNOA team, and she is a Zen 7 with ZENNOA. And we are, as of today, offering 4 of the 5 ZENNOA products, and the last ZENNOA product will be offered sometime in the next 30 to 45 days. We asked her to come on and share a little bit about each of those products so that you would know what's here and what you could do to use them. Please welcome the beautiful, the talented Miss Kitty Hilton. Oh, you're mute. You're on mute, Kitty.
Yes, I was. So thank you, Rick. I really do appreciate it. And I loved those product stories. And not only were they informative, but they were very entertaining as well. You guys did a great job.
Awesome.
You had me laughing out loud a couple of times.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to start your slideshow for you. And,
okay.
And I told you I would drive, so just let me know when to progress. But the floor is yours.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. And Rick, I just want to say how absolutely outstanding when you told us that RX had a great culture and that we were really going to enjoy being part of it. I think we were all kind of like, we'll see about that. And it has really, really just exceeded any expectations. So we really appreciate all of you and how you have welcomed us and made us feel comfortable. So thank you all for that. We really appreciate it. All right, so what you see before you are the 5 ZENNOA products. And I understand that, I guess, is it tomorrow, Rick, that they will have 4 of these?
I thought it was today, but I will double check and for sure tomorrow.
Okay, well,
sure
hey, you know better than I do. So yeah, so we can advance. We're not going to talk about this one, right? But I'd just like to say,
you know what? Give it a few points, and then it will be coming in June or July. So just tell them why you love this product.
Excellent. Noni has been in my life for coming up on 25 years. So near and dear to my heart, to my business, to my family, to everyone around me. So we are just delighted that we're going to have the opportunity to share it with everyone in the NewAge family. Just really excited about that. And I think that's really probably all I want to say about it right now, because if I get started on Nuka Hiva, then we're going to be here too long.
Well, the beautiful thing is we're going to have 2 different Noni products, both very, very high-end Noni products. And there's a number of reasons why, and we'll have an event that will talk about both of them, so you can make your mind up as to which one you think is going to be better for you. And for some reason, it's not allowing me to advance. So hold on one second. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing. Okay. Hold on one second.
Yeah, we'll be very excited to be able to share Nuka Hiva with everyone. Tastes delicious and does everything that our bodies could possibly need.
Okay,
when my daughters started, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll forward it again.
Okay, thank you. I think, yes. And these are,
let's go to core care.
Okay.
Oh,
okay, so here we are at Core Care. And Core Care was the very first product that we got at ZENNOA. And I almost turned down the opportunity because I could not imagine launching a new company with an Omega product. And it would have been a huge mistake on my part. So I'm really very grateful that somehow I got smart overnight and said yes. But look at that at the bottom there. It's omegas 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 11. It's like, who ever heard of that? I think most of us are familiar with omegas 3, 6, and 9. So when we say full spectrum omega, that's exactly what you get with Core Care. And the benefits, omegas are essential to life. So this product has really just been extraordinary. And I've been blown away by it because I really just didn't know how great it can be. Now, the The omega-7 is the one that really does take care of the hair, the skin, the nails. And that one comes from the little sea buckthorn berry, which I've just become fascinated with since I was introduced to core care. And I think in a lot of the beauty and health magazines for the last few years, there have been several articles on omega-7 and the sea buckthorn berry. Also, healthy digestion, healthy cellular repair, and healthy cell function, and brain health, heart health, and healthy joints. So you get a lot from the omegas. And like I say, I was unaware of that. I'm very excited about that. Again, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 11. I would encourage you to just jot that down because it's pretty phenomenal. And the omega 1, 3, 4, and 11 come from the wild Arctic cod. And the fisherman there, his name is Life, which I just love that. How fitting is that? And then omega-7 again from sea buckthorn, and omega-5 from the pomegranate seed, omega-3, 6, 9 from the cranberry seed, and then it also has in it noni, the Morinda citrifolia. All right, let's go forward.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, Go Time is a product. Let me see. I think I have one here. Oh, yeah, on my desk. This little stick pack. And it is far superior to any other stick pack that I am aware of, in that it's really loaded with all kinds of good ingredients. And the main things that are going to be produced with Go Time, hydration, energy, and that then creates also some weight loss. So great product. And all right, so the benefits, as you can see, increased circulation, energy, it does help increase hydration and increases concentration, brain function, helps to relieve stress. I've got a friend who's out on the road right now. We just on Friday kicked off a 100-day run for him, and he'll be living on Nuka-Hiva and this Go Time. So excited to get his results on that as well.
And if you were at the Destin event, the first Destin event we had, we handed out this to all of our leaders, and they fell in love with it. Many of the RX people can't wait to get this. It's a great product.
I have heard that they really were very receptive. It's a great product. It really is.
It really
and in
is.
fact, it's healthy.
Yeah, that's right.
It's loaded. I think the next slide might have the ingredients. Yes. So the yerba mate, the raw noni fruit powder, apple cider vinegar. You just tell me if there's anything that you think that's been left out of here. Vitamin C, the guarana, beet juice, the cocoa bean, cordyceps, the mushroom powder, boron, vitamins D3, vitamin 6, vitamin B12, and then the proprietary hydration blend is potassium, magnesium, and pink Himalayan salt, and 1,000 milligrams of antioxidants and polyphenols. So, like I say, it's not just another stick product. It's really quite exceptional. And then SRQ, let me just tell you about SRQ. SR, or for Salacia reticulata, the Q is quercetin. Salacia reticulata, to my knowledge at this time, SRQ is the only product in the US with Salacia reticulata. And the Salacia reticulata, let's move to the next slide if we can. These are the benefits of SRQ. It increases energy, anti-aging, sugar absorption, and I feel like these words don't even do it justice, cognitive function. So this product was formulated in Japan at the Institute of Biochemistry. And what we're going to see from this product is a reduction in sugar and then all that comes with that. It works at a mitochondrial level, so the very center of the cell. So really, again, just a phenomenal product. Salacia reticulata, the alpha lipoic acid, cinnamon bark, L-arginine, L-carnitine, L-glutamine, the fenugreek seed, coenzyme 10, quercetin, the bitter melon fruit, and resveratrol. So again, one of those products that's just loaded. So what it's going to do is help, the core care is going to soften the cell, and then the SRQ is going to help get the toxins out of the cells and let the good into the cells. So going to wake those cells up. Beauty Rest. Oh my goodness, Beauty Rest. I hadn't slept in 4.5 years when Beauty Rest I was told that it was coming. And it really has just been such a great product for a lot of people for a lot of reasons. I had never been one not to sleep, but then I became the president of my homeowners association. and that was challenging, and ended up in Superior Court and everything. So it was a really very trying time. And once you get your sleep rhythm off, it's very challenging to get it back. So this product, the very first night I took it, because these are gentle products, we don't ever expect these natural products are going to just slam us like a prescribed drug might. And so, but I didn't expect anything that first night, but that first night I got my dreams back. When you're not sleeping, you're not dreaming. And I got my dreams back that first night, so I knew that it was going to work. The benefits, supports hydration, and it also, like I said, beauty, rest. So we're going to get some really good rest, sleep, and there are ingredients in it to beautify the skin while you're sleeping, and sleep is repairing and restorative as well. So if we go to the next slide, then you'll see these phenomenal ingredients. The ceramides, the collagen, the hyaluronic acid, the SOD, the French melon, turmeric root, sea kelp, valerian root, chamomile flower, and the milk thistle seed. So I think it's such an incredible lineup of ingredients in each one of these products, and the results are definitely there. I think that's the last one. Yep, that's the last one. So again, thank you so much, Rick. Really appreciate it, and look forward to moving forward. We're all excited. I feel like I can speak for the teams at ZENNOA because they have said that they are very excited. So we're looking forward to it.
Awesome. And one of the things to know, there's going to be on our Facebook page tonight a link to all the tools to support these products. So there's videos, there's PDFs, and that link will be in the post tonight. One of the things that I think is really important to know, you all know Deanna and how rigid her quality standards are. She looked at these products and said, I don't have to do anything to modify these products. They all meet my standard. They're clean. They're manufactured with a high level of quality, and that we're excited about, obviously. And Deanna already loves them. And as I said, many of the RX field has tried Go Time, and we're looking forward to all of you be able to try the rest of these products. But Kitty, thank you for being such a great leader. Thank you for sharing a product. Tonight wasn't really a product training, just an intro. We'll have a more intense product training from one of the scientists, but we thought Kitty would do a great job, and you did. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. All right. Well, you know what? Thank you to Kitty. Thank you to Steve, to Heather, Anthony, as always, Dan, whoever else was helping me tonight's call. It was awesome. And I will close on with a quote. This is from John F. Kennedy. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. So with that, I will unmute the lines. Anthony, if you can help me with that, I'll stop the recording. And good night, everybody. Have a great week.